I'm actually a judge in a troll fish fishing competition for fishing communities up in the northeast. Jeffrey and Isila. That's a 20 pound taza. What you blowing, dog? Little drama there just now. The barra coming with the same length as the maximum kingfish just now. It was about 41 and a half.
20.0.
20.0. What should that fish start? From my head and coming all the way down. Too many? The two men who are to be recognized for holding the most fishes.
Young girl.
From?
Salybia.
Big up all yourself.
Yeah,
right?
Yes. Fish killers, boy.
Alright, so on this episode I will be covering a troll fishing competition that's being held up in the northeast. As with the communities of Grand River, Matelot, Sanssouci, Salybia, Matura, anywhere in between there. Fishing competition is being held by, here we go, Future Fishers, right? Yes, I used to work with Future Fishers. They called me back out to lend assistance for the fishing tournament. Future Fishers is a not-for-profit NGO based up in the northeast, and we're all about trying to improve the lives of the people in the communities that we serve up in the northeast. And we feel by uplifting the fishing sector, we have a very good chance of uplifting the communities as well. Future Fishers believes in doing things in a sustainable way. Trolling is one of the more sustainable methods of fishing. With trolling, you don't get any bycatch, and by bycatch I mean you don't catch things that you don't want to catch or things that have no value. For example, everybody knows the leatherback turtle nests a lot up in this northeast corner, and everybody knows that fishermen like to use net as one of the weapons in their arsenal as they apply their trade. Trolling is also something that they do, but it doesn't seem like any and everybody knows how to do it. Yeah, they might hear the word and they might understand it, but we don't really see it being done. What is trolling? Trolling is essentially having a line out at the back of a boat as the boat is moving through the water, and at the end of that line you have some sort of a hook with a dead bait on it, like a ballyhoo, or you could even carve out a piece of bonito to look like a bait fish, or you attach some sort of a lure or a spoon bait to it, something with a hook. This competition is to try to see if we have skillful people who can catch or still continue to make a livelihood without endangering bycatch such as turtles and other megafauna, and still be competitive out there. If you think about it, when these turtles start coming through, everybody likes to think that the netmen is just be out there, they don't care. At the end of the day, net does cost money, it's expensive, and no fisherman want to willfully leave his net out there. So from the first couple that touch the leatherbacks touch the net, they might think twice about putting it out because they gotta take the net out to patch it back up. That is money spent and time lost, and then they might be afraid to drop it back into the water right away. But what they could do when turtles start bouncing the net or coming in a significant way, they could put down the net, and for those who control, they could continue catching fish. By doing this too, they might avoid things like the need for live bait, because plenty of them say they prefer à la vie as opposed to, trolling dead bait. The other reason that they're doing the fishing competition is, and I think this is the main reason, fishing is our mission, not a competition. The fisherman mission is to feed the nation, right? This is to encourage camaraderie, togetherness. Nothing like a little friendly rivalry, a little friendly competition to bring out the best in all of the communities. It's bragging rights. So this competition have 3 general prizes to share up among 6 communities. We have, I think it's like $5,000 for the biggest kingfish, and there's another prize for the most amount of heads of fish caught. It don't matter, once it's something caught trolling and it's not a shark and it's not a grand eye or a tarpon and it's not a sailfish, you could count it as 1 head. So the fish could be as big as this or as big as this which is more common for out here. We're counting it as a head. It have reasons for having the categories like this, and it's a trial. We're trying to encompass so many different areas at the same time. Well, the same timing, because it can't all happen on the same day. So it's 2 communities today, 2 communities tomorrow, and the next 2 communities. They asked me to come back and judge and help execute the project, so I taken measurement. To the entrance from just up the road from Balandra. They came down here for the briefing. They got their briefing and they're heading out. Competition is officially underway from on this end.
A few minutes later.
Right, so we have the last entrant heading out from Balandra. Jeffrey, solo mission. Good luck to you, sir.
And a few more moments later.
Right, we had the 3rd boat heading out from Balandra this morning. Was a late start for 2 of them. They had also get fuel most importantly, and that was a late affair. But there we go, Daidui and family.
A few hours later.
For first day of the fishing competition, the weighing time is between 2 and 3 p.m. It is currently 1:45, 2:45. Yeah. I'm seeing one boat quite on the edge. Where the rest of them? Eh? Who is that, Bobby? Who is that, Bobby? Hey, George. So where's the verdict? That's the first man to come back. Where you feel he coming? Empty-handed or loaded?
I can't say what.
Kelly? Kelly say again, our prize will be in the first boat now. They're back. Let you welcome them back.
When I see the gun, so it means I must have some load.
Hey, load.
Got a load to the water.
It's how more man and fish on our boat, boy. Anyway, let me get a chance. Watch that boat coming in. A few minutes to spare. I've seen 1, 2, 3 on the horizon. The first boat now popping there. Yes.
Just to remind you, on the first day we have entrance from Salybia, Matura and Balandra, and from higher Balandra as well, more or less 3 landing sites. And it was agreed that all the judging will take place for everybody right here at Balandra.
As expected, all the boats showing up at the same damn time. I had to measure everybody by myself. Right, I wonder if I could do this, boy. Well, not a bad sign. The first boat that come in offloading some kingfish. Everybody bend in the corner because it's about 5 minutes to spare. Whoa, the full of kingfish, boy. Not bad at all. Like what the next one?
A small crowd gathered to see how the day went, and we do a quick clean down because when we finish weigh the fish and measure the fish, it's going back to the fishermen. Remember, this is a fishing competition for full-time fishermen, not recreational fishermen. Men who just do this for a living. This ought to be interesting.
Not a bad thing, man. First boat that come in on 2 bin. Get them. Just to be reminded, the prize is the biggest kingfish, the most fish, the most legible fish, I should say, and the longest fish. Oh yes, man. Been a fish coming in. Been a fish still getting take out. Yes, fellas, don't strain, don't strain. You can make 3-4 trips if you want. Niceness. What the man saying? Better the whole competition every day? What's going on there?
Yeah, how you mean?
Bush, you miss out, boy. I say you miss out. Second bin from the first entrance, man. Not bad. Yeah, fellas. Like 2, like 4, like 6, 8. So, man, check for me. How much each? 10? 12.
14,
Nice.
16, 18,
That's my Kelly, right?
20,
20. Keep it coming.
22,
I gotta pay for this walk.
24, 26,
26.
28,
30. Right, you can leave the rest of it, we could check it. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. And we don't check them there already, right? So 37 head of fish all you have, and we are the biggest weight and the biggest length there so far. Ice up all your fish there. Hey, well done, gentlemen. Ah, yes, Troy, still, what you got there for me? Nice grades, dog. Nice grades, Troy. Nice catch, boy, Troy, boy. Nice catch. Don't underestimate him. Alright, we checking head there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 head, right, Troy? Watch me. Fishing competition is really bring out the best of the ocean. And what's your blueing, dog? What's your price? That weight, sorry.
That's supposed to be our price.
18.9.
That's supposed to be our price.
18.9 pounds. Let me, what you take?
Trolling.
What you take? Trolling and what you take?
A rebel.
A rebel, little man?
Yeah, little man.
Lift up that fish here, good dog.
And you only say 1920.
Sammy, you're cutting me, man.
That mutton snapper, or blue wing as fishermen like to call it, was caught by Jonathan Hill. It is not often you catch a big, beautiful bottom-dwelling fish like this on the troll. It has happened, but not often. And my oh my, it happened for a competition. We didn't originally have a prize for such a fish because, you know, the likelihood of it was low. But after seeing what Jonathan did, we created a prize just for this cat. Jonathan gave it to Gerard to weigh on his behalf as he was needed up the coast after that.
Alright, next man in. I Bobby catch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Just now we come in here, just now. 7, 8. One at a time. 9, 10. Somebody move smart here. 11, 12. Hey, Mikey. 13, 14. Send it, please.
14.
15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 fish flat.
The moment you're waiting for is finally here because we're going to get into the contenders. Jeffrey moved the front and just bring one fish. Just one kingfish to the table. And that fish going to mash up the dance.
Yeah, man. Jeffrey and his sailor. That's a 20 pound taza. That's all. I don't zoom out to get a full. A big fish. 20 pound taza. Little drama there just now. The barra come in with the same length as the maximum kingfish just now. It was about 41 and a half. Yeah. So the longest fish, this and the kingfish tie for it. But let me get a feel for the weight now. We had what's to do all the way over. That's all. You're not tight. That's boom. What do you say there? 14.9 pound barra, not a bad offering. Alright, so this is the gentleman and I'm from the first boat that come in, all your land, most fish, right? And plenty of that was kingfish. You was on that too. Alright, well done to all you. The question is, it was a trolling competition. What kind of setup all you use outside it?
We use spoon bait.
Spoon bait?
And we use a little ballahu.
Spool bait and ballyhoo. Or you get a ballyhoo for yourself, or you went and buy that?
We get it for yourself and we get a spoon bait for yourself.
Alright, 2 caster in the back or rod and reel, where you use?
2 caster.
2 caster and holding it by hand. Yeah. And that's what you could do whole day with that, boy? Yeah. I'm going to cross by the score sheet and just continue this video. But just doing it, as you say there with ballyhoo, what your name is? Them was the first boat. Them hold 37 head. 37 head of fish and then the 200 pound of fish. Not bad, man. Not bad at all.
And let me not forget these two men.
2 men who are to be recognized for holding the most fishes.
Young girl.
From?
Salybia.
Big up all yourself.
Yeah,
right?
Yes. Yeah, man.
Is love, not fight down. But if you know, you know. We ending off day 1 of 3 of the trollfish fishing competition for hardcore fishermen in the Northeast as follows. The contender for most fish was from the vessel owned by Ramnarayan, which had 37 heads of fish, mainly kingfish. The heaviest fish went to Jeffrey, a big junk 20 pound of kingfish. That fish also tied for longest fish with a barracuda caught by Andy. The length of it is 41.5 inches. And big up Bouge and Kelly for all the assistance all they give me on the day. Much appreciated, fellas. We still have Grand Riviere and Matelot on day 2, and then Toko and Kumana on day 3. And of course, the prize giving. You gotta stay tuned if you want to see how this thing turns out. If you're enjoying the content, a like would be greatly appreciated. You could also subscribe and share. Catch you on the next one.